I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Have you heard this song by Chumbawamba? It's called Tub Thumping, but many people call it I've been knocked down. I know you've been knocked down. I know you've gotten up again, or you wouldn't be watching this video, would you? You've had courage and strength to get back up. You experienced courage and strength for a long time in your survival, long before you and I met. Yet, here you are. Maybe you're looking for more strength and courage? Did you realize that nature has a few things to tell us about courage and strength? Karen Walrond is an author, leadership coach, and an attorney. She believes nature can teach you and me about ourselves. Here's the essence of the teaching. The natural order of things is to ebb and flow. Ebb and flow is the natural order of things. Think about it, the seasons of the year, the phases of the moon, the rising and the setting of the sun. The tide comes in and out. Flowers bloom, and then they die. There's nothing in nature that stays in its fullness forever, including us. There is always ebb and flow. Even courage has an ebb and flow. Even strength has an ebb and flow. And to expect it not to ebb and flow is unwise, unhealthy, and unrealistic. Hi, my name is Maria DePasquale. I'm a registered nurse. I'm also a tapper. No, I'm not a tap dancer. I use tapping as a stress reducer in my life, and I want to teach it to you. It's similar to acupuncture, but no needles. If you've seen me before on Hope Grove's video, you've learned that tapping means you use your fingers to tap on energy points on the surface of your skin. This sends a calming effect through your nervous system, which helps to soothe the stress centers in your brain. And if you'd like to learn more about the science and the research behind tapping, you're welcome to go to my website at 3riverswholepersonwellness.com. That's the numeral 3, riverswholepersonwellness.com. You know it takes courage to be a caregiver, right? The courage to continue to do the daily tasks, courage to be responsible, courage to hold your temper, courage to find ways to entertain your loved one, courage to find ways to keep yourself entertained. Are you aware of the strength it takes to be a caregiver? The strength to do it day after day after day after day, even when you don't feel like being a caregiver, even when you're tired and frustrated, even when you feel sick. Have you noticed some days or moments are easier? You're full of strength and courage. Some days or moments not so easy, and your strength and courage tank feels empty. That's the ebb and flow of being human. You're normal. Everyone experiences it, whether you caregive 24 hours a day or work 9 to 5 and caregive, your rhythm will eventually return. Sometimes you get knocked down or you trip over a hurdle. Sometimes you jump back up, and sometimes you need to rest on the ground for a little bit to recover your bearings. The ebb and flow of being human. I don't know about you, but sometimes when I'm in an ebb phase, I get impatient with myself. I judge myself for not having the strength and courage I think I should have. I'm learning something really important, and I want you to learn this too. Be kind to yourself. It's a vital component of healing. Be kind to yourself. It's a vital component of courage and strength. You may be thinking, Maria, that's crazy. Strict discipline is what's required for strength and courage. Well, I'm not saying discipline isn't required to continue to be a caregiver. It is. What I'm saying is you can be disciplined and be kind to yourself when you falter, when you ebb. Sometimes we have a critic in our head that criticizes us and tells us we've done a lousy job. And sometimes it feels like a whole committee of critics treating us unreasonably. What if there is truth and wisdom in ebb? What if there is wisdom in negative feelings? What does exhaustion have to teach me? Do you ever ask that crazy question? What does impatience have to teach me? I'll include some of these crazy questions in our tapping today. But before we start, I want you to take a nice deep breath in and out. Notice how when you say to yourself, I am full of courage and strength, how true does that feel in your body on a 0 to 10 scale? 0 is it's not true at all. 10 is I am so full of courage and strength I could jump up and down right now. And 5 is somewhere in the middle. So whatever number pops into your head, use that number as a starting point. It doesn't matter what number it is. And don't worry if it's not exactly right, or is it the right number, or am I making it up, any of that sort of thing. Just use it again as a starting point. And follow me as I tap and repeat the phrases that I say. You can speak out loud or say them to yourself. You don't have to repeat every word exactly as I say it. And if you want to replace the words I say with your own words, you're welcome to do that. And by the way, if this is your first time tapping and you think this tapping stuff is really weird, you are absolutely right. It is weird, but it can be really, really useful too. By the way, it takes courage just to be here and check this out. So let's begin. We're going to start on the side of the hand. Even though I want to fill myself with endless courage and strength, you repeat it, I don't exactly know how. And I give myself permission to accept myself exactly as I am. Continue to tap on that right hand, on one of your sides of your hands. Repeat after me, even though I feel very little courage and strength some days, I give myself permission to accept myself exactly as I am. And one more time. Even though I don't feel so strong or courageous, I give myself permission to accept myself exactly as I am, right here, right now. Good. And we're going to begin tapping at the beginning of the eyebrow. Side of the eye. Under the nose. Under the lip. Under the collarbone. Under the arms. Top of the head. Okay. Repeat after me. The fact is, caregiving requires a lot of courage and strength. Some days I have enough, some days I don't. I feel disappointed and guilty when I feel exhausted. And then I often criticize myself. I've learned that criticizing myself is the best way to motivate myself. But instead of feeling motivated, I feel more exhausted. The fact is, all humans have ebb and flow. Ebb and flow of energy, ebb and flow of courage, ebb and flow of strength. The fact is, I'm doing the best I can. The fact is, even superheroes get tired. Ebb and flow makes me human. Being human means sometimes I get knocked down. Even though I get knocked down, I get up again. I wonder if it's possible to be kind to myself. I wonder if it's possible to care for myself in ways I never imagined before. I wonder if it's possible to take a break sometimes when I'm feeling down. I wonder if it's okay not to be perfect. Wonder if it's okay not to be the perfect caregiver, not to be the perfect spouse, parent, daughter, woman, man, son, family caregiver. What if it's okay to be imperfect? What if it's okay to ebb and flow? Maybe it is okay to ebb and flow. Maybe it's okay to have days of strong courage and days of weak courage. Maybe it's okay that sometimes I'm impatient. I wonder if impatience has anything to teach me. That seems like a crazy question. And right now, just soften. And as you tap, ask yourself, what does my impatience have to teach me? And take a breath in and out, and notice what you notice, if anything. And ask yourself, what does my feeling of weakness have to teach me? And again, a breath in and out as you tap. And your tapping might be on the same points as mine, or it might be on different points. It's all okay. What does weakness have to teach me? And if you can imagine, allow yourself to give yourself permission to sometimes be weak. And that may stir up a lot of feelings. What do you mean? I can't be weak. I have things to do. Just notice the talk that goes on. And then repeat after me again. All this courage and strength. I know I have it. I've made it this far. It's possible to regain and increase my courage and strength, but it's not possible to have it all the time. It is possible to restore courage and strength, to increase courage and strength, to recover courage and strength. It is possible for me to restore courage and strength. I am grateful for this body that may not be perfect, but allows me to provide caregiving. I am grateful for this curiosity and courage to try tapping. I am grateful for my mind that allows me to organize my day so that I can give caregiving. I'm grateful for the support that's in place to assist me in recovering courage and strength. I'm grateful for my abilities. I'm grateful for this imperfect body that's doing the best it can. And now just take a nice deep breath in and out as we tap one more time, just going through the tapping points. And think of courage and strength, kindness to yourself, kindness to yourself, kindness for yourself. And then I invite you to let go of the tapping. Take another deep breath in and out. And notice how you feel. Notice how you feel on that 0 to 10 scale. What number were you before we started? Did your number go up? Did your number go down? Did it stay exactly the same? Any of those answers is information for you. If that number was able to move, you know that that tapping in some way affected it. And don't be nervous if the number went up, because sometimes when you start to pay attention to what you're feeling and what your body is experiencing, it will speak even more loudly to you. Here's what you need to do is continue to tap. So I'm going to invite you for the next 2 weeks to use this video, skip forward to the tapping portion of it, and go ahead and tap and see if there are any shifts that occur during the week or two that you're tapping. Maybe you'll notice a shift in your patience. Maybe you'll notice a shift in your ability to feel some joy. Maybe you'll notice a shift in your ability for humor. Maybe you'll notice a shift in your ability for patience with yourself and patience with your loved one. Maybe you won't notice anything, but I hope you do notice something, because you make a huge difference in this world, the caregiving that you're doing. And even when you're low on courage and strength, you're still doing what needs to be done. Again, if you would like more information about this, please go to threeriverswholepersonwellness.com. There's a lot more information there, and there's actually a place that you can subscribe in order to be on the email list, and we will let you know of free monthly tapping circles that we do via Zoom, and I'd love to see you there. So remember, I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. And if you want to, find that music on a video on Google and then tap to it. That's another way of really helping your energy. All right, take good care. Much love. Bye-bye.